It's really shocking what's happened. I believe that the whole community is at shock about the death, and our thoughts and prayers go out to the loved ones of the victim.
As investigation continues, police are treating the incident as a murder case.
Yeah.
This is not an isolated incident in the city right now. We've seen an increase in violent crime. As a charity, how are you finding this?
We have always said, for the past 4 years, we have said that we have serious issues with organised crime in Sheffield. We have intergenerational drug dealing taking place. We have youth violence that's increased, and there's a culture of norm that's being created, and we have got issues, and if we don't address them and if we don't acknowledge them, these issues will continue to grow, and unfortunately they only come to light when there's a death that takes place or if someone's been sentenced. You know, we need to have a preventative approach in this, where we are embedding it within our communities, that this, you know, drug dealing, carrying knives, gangs, because they are all interrelated, youth violence, you know, this cannot happen, and we need to make a change from the grassroots.
And speaking of the grassroots, what do you think is lacking right now in order to tackle these incidents or problems?
There is a lack of understanding about how strong the problem is that we're facing. There's a lack of apathy from pockets of communities that don't feel that this is an issue. They are not interested in what's happening. There's a culture of it's not us, it's them. So there's an attitude towards it as well, that it's happening somewhere else. It's not happening in the streets that we live in. But the argument that we're saying is that it's happening everywhere, and we need to really embed this within our communities, that this behaviour will not be tolerated. And, you know, violence and, you know, having an answer by picking up a knife or a gun is not the solution to the problem. We need a preventative approach from the grassroots, where we are embedding this thought process in to our young children, to our parents, that, you know, violence is not the answer.
And do you think there is enough action there from the police or the local authorities in order to tackle these problems?
It has to be a multi-agency approach. You know, we can't tackle this problem in isolation. We need a really proactive approach where all the agencies are interlinked. So that includes the police, that includes the councils, that includes the youth provisions and community groups working in cohesion with each other. But that's not happening at this moment in time. We've been here for 4 years, and we've been saying this over and over again. They've got strategies in place in the council, and the police have got their strategies, but they're not working. You're not engaging with the community groups. You're not engaging with people who are facing and dealing with violence every single day.
And yourself as a charity, as you've stated there, you've been here for the past 4 years.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing in order to mitigate these problems?
We've been holding workshops, we've been engaging with, we've been doing outreach work with the young people who are in gangs. We have been speaking to parents about their children, about bridging the relationship between the parent and child that might have been displaced for one reason or the other. And we've had a youth club for the past 3.5 years, where we have over 40 children coming in and over 12, 13 parents that come in, and creating safe places for our young people. And the next step that we've done is we've created our own community centre. So that's at the central of Sheffield. So it's not allocated to particular areas, so that young people from different areas can come here and have this as a safe place for them to come and talk to us. And we've also done one-to-one counselling. We've done one-to-one counselling with young people as well. We've done sport clubs. So those are the different things that we've been doing.